Hello, crafty friends. Welcome to day 7. I lost a little bit of footage where I opened up door number 7 in the Crafty Advent calendar. So I'm going to jump right into the project. Today's crafty goodie was a set of layering stencils. I'm going to ink up the first one with some gray Memento teardrop ink, and you'll see what it looks like. The first layer has a bunch of small polka dots, and I'm going to use it as snow. I'll create a winter card with a little snowman that I stamped out. You see that up at the top left. And I'll be coloring in that little snowman with some Copic markers and fussy cut him out. So here is the first layer. This would be a great set for birthdays as well. The next stencil has larger circles, and I'm just going to tape this in place. I'll use some light purple or lavender ink for this. I've had these teardrop inks in my stash for many years, and they just never dry up. They're the best little inks. And I'll get out my purple brush. And as you can see, these are just a little bit larger. You could also use some fun pastes with these stencils, but I didn't do that today because I didn't want to wait for each layer to dry, so I'm just using inks. So here is the second layer. Isn't that cute? I love all of the different sizes. And the third layer has even larger circles. I'll tape this into place, and I'm going to use some light blue ink for this one. I was debating whether or not to use the same ink for all 3 stencils, but I just wanted to add a little touch of color to this card. These stencils are 3.5-inch squares, so they're kind of small. However, you could flip them and cover a full panel with these if you wanted. And I'm going to color in the little snowman using similar colors to all of the polka dots on this card. And here is the third layer. Isn't that just adorable? Okay, I am going to cut this down just a little bit. And I'll put this behind a piece of raindrop blue cardstock that I cut a window out of. I'll use some liquid glue to do this. And that will allow me to kind of wiggle it into place. This raindrop blue cardstock matches really well with the blue ink, so that's why I chose it. I'll adhere this panel onto a piece of Silver Fox cardstock. It's a really pale, pretty gray. And now I can pop it into my mini MISTI and stamp out the sentiment. This sentiment comes from a stamp set from Simon Hurley, and it is called Winter Woodland. The sentiment I'm using will say, "Walking in a winter wonderland." So this will be a nice winter card that I can send out. I'll stamp it up with some VersaFine Onyx Black ink. The last thing I need to do is to attach my little snowman. And I did pop him up with lots of foam squares. I'll place him down at the bottom corner, so he's looking up at the snow flurry. And he just kind of blends in with all of the colors I used on the stencil. Let's attach this to a card base. And I'm calling this card done. It's rare that I don't add embellishments of some sort, but I thought the little snowflakes were enough. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll put links below to the products that I used, and I'll try to find a similar stencil for you as well. Have a wonderful crafty day. Bye.